Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your friend Shirley. Have you ever experienced people hating you for no reason other than simply being yourself? Or perhaps you felt the sting of sabotage from those who envy you? If so, you're not alone. In this video, we're gonna dive into the logic behind envy and jealous and tell you exactly what you need to do when you experience this kind of scenarios and situations. So if you're ready to rise above the hate and emerge stronger than ever, stick around because we're going to break it down. So let's dive into the topic of envy and jealous. A lot of time when we are in our life, there's a lot of moment that you didn't do anything wrong. You're just simply being yourself, and people around you started to hate you, envy you, jealous of you, and trying to sabotage of what you're doing. A lot of time we feel deeply hurt about their actions and their words. We don't know what to do. We're confused about their actions. We honestly don't know why would they do that to us. So today I want to break down the logic and what is really happening behind all those negativities. And with a clear understanding of the logic and motive behind it, you gain the power to rise above it all. So first of all, let's talk about why they hate you. Envy, jealous, and hate, all these emotions comes from an incomplete inner self, comes from an incomplete understanding of themselves and insecurity and confusion about their inner self. People who doesn't understand themselves truly tend to jealous and envy about what other people have because they are unable to see what they have, what they already have, what blessing they have, and who they are, where they're heading to. That is very sad because those people, they're like surrounded by darkness and loneliness that they are not able to see who they are. They're not able to see the uniqueness within them. They're not able to see their own light. Instead, all they have towards themselves is just criticism. Deep down in their heart, they couldn't accept part of themselves. Although they aren't able to see how beautiful and how awesome they are able to see how beautiful and awesome you are. That is why when you are just being yourself, they're jealous of that. Trying to hurt other people in order to drag them down so they don't shine as well. So they all stay in the darkness, being scared and lonely. The other part of their negative feelings towards you is also stating a fact that you are awesome, and all those qualities is something they want, they deeply desire, but they don't have it yet. That is why they felt so jealous about it, because they want it. They want to be like you. They wanted to have what you have. They want to own what you own. They want to be just as professional as you are. They want to be just as popular as you are. So that's why when they see how much light you're shining through yourself, and then they look at themselves, because they are unable to see how beautiful they are. They are unable to see how much light they're radiate within themselves. So all they see is just barren. All they see is just darkness and loneliness, and that differences of what they see in you and what they see in their self created envy and jealous, because they want to be just as bright as you. The second reason that people hate you for no reason other than you just simply by yourself is because they hate themselves for that. It's actually never about you. It's because they don't accept themselves. They hated themselves for something or some quality you have. So when they see you are doing that, you are a mirror to themselves, and they hate that part of themselves. So that is why they project that hatred on you. You know, a lot of times we took granted for what we have. Family, friends, career, because we get used to what we have. We get used to it and we feel it's just us. It's just part of us, right? But for other people, they see that in you. They see that quality in you. And, everyone has our own uniqueness. And they are the people who can see your uniqueness, who can see how special you are. And they're also the people that aren't able to see how special they are. They're just lost in their life. They just haven't found their true self yet. They just haven't found what they want to do with their life. They just haven't found their uniqueness. They haven't found their light within them yet. So that is the conclusion about how this negative feelings arises between people. And now we're gonna dive into the action items of how or what we're gonna do with haters. Well, first of all, have compassion towards them, because as I described in part 1, that those people, it's actually really sad because they're experiencing insecurity, a lot of insecurity, and they're experiencing a lot of confusion about themselves. And the most sad part is they are unable to see how special they are, how much uniqueness they have, and how much light they had shine through them, Like in all those mystery stories were the storybooks we had, for one individual unable to understand ourselves is like the worst curses we could put on one person. So step 1, the first thing to do is to have compassion to them, because they're actually going through a lot in their life as well, and they just, generally speaking, their life is not happy. Just imagine if a person is living like a full, great life, happy life, filled with surprise, happiness, friends, and rich and wealthy, travel all the time. How can he has time to hate someone? How can he has time to jealous of someone? How can he has time to sabotage someone's life? He won't, because all his time is spending on enjoying his life. So for those people who's actually jealous you, hate you, and spending their precious time trying to attack you, sabotage you, and saying words to make you upset, be compassionate, have compassion towards them, because they're really in a very tough spot. And secondly, I want you all to acknowledge that how awesome you are. When you can have a hater, when you can have someone who's jealous of you, is on the other side, is actually almost demonstrating the fact of how good you are, that they're able to see how special you are. So I want you all to acknowledge your success and to acknowledge what you have, how much blessings you have, and how lucky you are. Thirdly, I want to say, don't hate someone just because they hate you. This is really important, because hatred, it is such a heavy energy. It is such a curse. It's such a burden on one's heart. Let me ask you a question. When you hate someone, how your negative feeling towards them can cause anything different of what's going on in their life? You don't. Your feelings don't make any difference towards what is happening in their life. It only makes a difference to your life. Do you know what's the most precious things we have on earth in this life? It's time. It's the most precious thing we have. It's time. So knowing that your time is limited here, knowing that your time is limited for this life on this earth, how are you gonna spend your time? Because not only your time is limited, their time is limited too. The people you love in your life, their time is limited too. So never spend your precious time hating someone who doesn't even matter to your life. Instead, you gave up all those moments that you could spend with your loved ones and have those precious memories, create those beautiful memories. So don't hate someone just because they hate you. They hate you, let them hate you. Let them figure out. Let them figure out who they are and what they have. Let them figure out how to be grateful for life. Let them figure out how to create a different life, how to have a different perspective towards other people, towards life. If they want to have what you have, if they want to have a life like yours, they have to learn what they've got to learn. But for you, hate them just because they hate you, because your time is precious and what you're doing is important, and being you is important, and whether you're happy or not is important. Never let yourself to carry on those burdens on your heart. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You deserve to enjoy your life. Last but not least, I want you to know that they hate you is because they see potential in you. They see how close you are to where you want to be. That's why they're trying to sabotage, they're trying to stop you. But you have to know you are unstoppable on your path towards your success. Learn to protect yourself first. Learn how to defend yourself first. One thing I know about true power, the real power is for people that has the ability and has the power to protect other people that beyond just themselves. So when you started to learn how to protect yourself, you're actually starting your hero path. One thing I do like to mention is no matter how scary the situation might be, just know no one in this world can really hurt you. Our biggest enemy is always ourselves. And for whoever needed to hear this, justice might be late, but justice always arrives. What my mom tells me is life is like a wavelength. Sometimes good people wins, and sometimes bad people is on the top, taking advantages. But what doesn't change is good always win the evil. So if you are experiencing struggle like this, learn to protect yourself and also have compassion towards them. Stay iron focused on your goal, on what you are doing, because you're so close of achieving it. You're so close of having it. So that is everything I like to share today. I hope you like the content. Let me know in the comment below how you think, or if you ever experienced this situation, how did you deal with it. Until next time, stay empowered and strong. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.